here we go.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's session of Random Shit in Ulgrotha. We have taken a short little break, so there will be slightly more recap. Just gonna go ahead and go over the entire. We are not affiliated, sponsored, or doing anything with Hasbro, except using their stuff. So that's what it's for. And we don't really do music that much because we don't want to get the audio muted, because I use these thoughts for recapping the stuff that happened, and if I don't have sound, we have experienced that before, it gets slightly trickier. The party has found themselves, hindering the plans of one Walker of the Night, Leshrak, who was moderately pissed off at this and decided to retaliate by blowing up the party's transportation and cause moderate fire damage to the people involved.
Douchebag.
That's the
The party
equivalent
then-
of making a hole to someone's tires.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Basically.
not even low level crime like keying a car or something. No, it's just like
It's just
boom,
fine.
fuck
Yeah.
you, car bomb.
Fuck you, Fireball, I kill your horse. Then
Sorry.
there was a short journey that the party did take still, with whatever wreckage they could salvage. And they did wind up at a bridge, I think, where they paid a toll to a group of Minotaurs that promised to take them safely to Strongrock, the small town outside of Koshun Keep, the bastion of Eren the Restless. Eren the Restless being a sort of bandit warlord who has taken upon himself to enslave the people that Viken belonged to, the Ulgrothan Minotaurs. I think that's a big bit to remember. Beyond Koshun Keep is the Dark Barony, where Sengir holds his court. Sengir, of course, being of certain importance to Iskrin. I think that's the recap. Is something missing still from that? Do you guys still have something to add from previous session that you think is vitally important? Like, hey, we learned the name of a Balor!
Yes. Name of a Belor.
I
And there is
do-
an X.
I do think
Revenge
there was.
or not?
I do think there was a moderately handsome female Minotaur patrol guard with us. Just throwing it out there.
There's currently 2 Minotaurs that accompany you. Let's see if I can grasp at Strass and get you a name. There's Lucia, who is somewhat more magically inclined and very much a female Minotaur. And there is Obono, and Obono is more of a warrior. He has a massive, broad axe with 2 blades, and he's wearing a decent amount of armor.
Dario can respect that.
And
Armor is made for pussies.
as you are going on,
Says a scaly lizard.
Cat
You wear your armor.
What is that,
It's your
cat?
skin.
beyond
cat
the direct
armor?
reach of the patrol, you are also joined by a human male. At least you think it's a male. He's slightly weird, dressed in red and golden robes. He apparently knows the Minotaurs that you're traveling with. He's not too large of stature, bald, and he just falls in line and goes like, "The name's Peter. I am the mage that will be accompanying your party."
Okay.
Okay.
What,
Yeah.
why will he be accompanying our party? Well, what's...
Is it that?
There's some threats out here that are better handled with magic, and having one such as myself at your disposal will lower the chances of encountering such threats.
He's just
We are-
offering himself like this.
Oh, you've paid for our services.
Oh,
so
no, right. Okay. That's great. Well, if it's paid for, then I expect double.
basically, what we do is we will escort you to and fro. If you choose to engage with the wildlife that you might encounter, we are not to be held accountable for damages that are incurred, nor are we obliged to help you if we deem the situation to be too dangerous for ourselves. Rest assured, the goods that you are carrying will be well provided for.
Seems like a fair deal. Then lead the way.
And onwards you go. Spend about... Are you pushing the pace, or are you just traveling at the pace that they are setting?
I mean, we're not in a big hurry, right? Let's just...
As long as we
Let's not,
get there and get all quests done.
let's not tire the horses too much. Oh, wait.
We're on foot. The horses are gone. They were tasty, a bit chewy, but gone.
There could be other livestock options to mention, but let's not go there.
Never had beef before.
As you are going, Obono is, well, to put it lightly, he's fascinated by the two scaly companions that you have, and he lowers his pace slightly so that he walks near Xantaroth and Vulta, and he goes like, "Sir, what is your deal?"
I look at him and I say, I think my deal is I do what you do. Hit hard. And I point at the mall.
I let you go first and hit in the back.
I meant more like, you have scales?
And you have horns.
Yes,
And
I'm a
hoofs,
Minotaur.
We are... You've never encountered anything like a lizard folk before?
Not really, no. I'm not very metropolitan, but I have been to some villages and cities, and the biggest lizard I've seen was more tiny.
Well, let's just say we do not dwell in cities. We are what people, things would call a little bit more savage. And I grin with my
tried
big
to-
teeth.
I try to make myself a little bit taller, and I say, and we're not tiny.
Yeah, Darius just thinking. I mean, we're coming from a world covered in one big ass city.
Coruscant.
I pat Volta on the head and I said, we're not tiny. That is true.
Yeah.
Most of us aren't tiny.
Yeah. And I get
Bono
that vibe
actually
from-
is like agreeing with this, and he goes like, "Yes, that much I could see.
Mhm.
But where are you from?"
Let's just say somewhere far from here.
far away.
Far.
Galaxy.
Are you also? He looks around a little, like making sure that Viken doesn't notice that he's talking to you. Are you also from a sheltered valley?
I look at him weirdly. I don't even know what you're talking about, so I guess not. Shelter is not something that I'm accustomed to.
Yeah, more swampy.
Or
He's
city
so
ruined.
edgy.
Oh, swampy.
Yeah.
And he taps his rather large nose. I know what you mean. You're from the barony.
No.
Yeah.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. And he starts counting on his fingers. And about 20 other Minotaurs.
I think
Okay.
that secret is also safe with Xantharot because it's not a secret.
There clicks something in Xantharot. He just realized he's not the stupidest thing in the world.
In this war.
I will.
This-
I will
That's the
slap.
advantage of
now.
world hopping, you know.
I will slap the Minotaur on the shoulders, and I will nod and grab firmly, and I say, "Thank you."
You are most welcome.
And where are you from? And I try to speak a little bit slower.
I'm from... And he once again darts a glance at Viken. I'm from the ancestral home of the Minotaurs. Shh,
And
it's a
Do I hear any of
secret.
it? Do I hear any of this?
Roll me a perception check.
I hope this works because my roll 20 doesn't really want to work right now.
Woohoo!
Uh,
Saturday evening and roll 20 is crap.
Of course, as it should.
so
Are you feeling lucky?
Come on.
pom pom.
13.
13.
I'd say that you hear something, but more than hearing, you basically see that the male Minotaur is actively trying not to let you hear things and sneaking the least sneaky glances that you can think of in your
All right.
direction.
Yeah.
He's being stealthy.
I'll just sort of keep an eye, like pay attention to it, but don't actually like say anything against it.
So basically, this is a place where all the Minotaurs live. And we kind of stick to our ancient ways, but some of us grew bored of that. And your companion over there, with the tattoos and stuff, he's one of the boring old people. We are
Like-
the new wave.
Ooh.
We like to move it.
Oh.
So, the new wave
Oh.
basically means you like to hit things hard.
No, that almost any Minotaur likes to hit things hard. We
Dude.
like pounding it in.
Wait a sec.
Tyler can still not
Um,
deny this.
So are you actually saying that you do not uphold the old ways? Or
We are divergent from the old ways. We think that staying in one place for too long is not a good idea. We are mercenaries, which is the best job in the world. You get to punch people in the face for money.
so why and that's a thing you cannot do in your home place.
No, it is slightly frowned upon to punch people for money in the ancestral land.
Well, Volta, I've got to be honest. Being able to punch people in the face and getting paid for it, or even getting food for it, is amazing.
Yes, but that is our tradition,
Yes, I know.
not their tradition.
So maybe
Remember the Boros Legion.
So
It's a
It's
lifestyle.
basically the difference between Boros and Gruul. Boros has like rules and wages. Gruul has punching people but no money, unless you take it.
so
Join the
actually-
legal side.
So
We got
actually,
food.
you could say that this Minotaur is actually part of our cult tradition.
he is. I show
Yeah.
him my totems and I say, "Do you know any of this?"
Yes.
These totems, this thing, the way of the totem. Do you know that?
There are some that do, but I am not one of them. I'm
Oh,
usually happy if I remember which shoe goes on which hoof.
Perhaps we can.
Draagt hem schoenen.
Perhaps you should stop wearing shoes on your oops.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
this is
Maybe you should
utterly
stop wearing shoes
simple.
on your hooves.
En hij heeft zo een poot op. En je ziet inderdaad een cloven feet, hè. Maar er zit echt zo een horseshoe on.
Oh,
Like, specifically, he is shoed.
oh.
Okay.
Because
Now I feel dumb again.
I tried to glance to Taurio to see if he has hooves. Like he's shoot. Is he shoot?
Taurio?
Ik vermoed van wel eigenlijk, aangezien ik altijd in de stad rond... because I always walk in on street, so...
It's basically your call if you want to have feet or hooves.
Oh no, but I have hooves. That's
There you go.
for sure. But I was wondering if I have horseshoes. Well,
Cow shoes.
cow shoes.
Oh, shoot.
Cow shoes.
Guys, this is bullshit.
Caoutchouc?
Utterly funny.
They're like rubber shoes.
Yeah. So perhaps we can talk about our totems and our ways to this Obono and try to get him on our side. Like smashy.
I'm all for smashy.
Ooh.
But I don't... You should explain more to me about these totems. And the conversation meanders off in him looking at statues that you show him.
Exactly.
And him being interested and very stupidly entertained. Like, you get the feeling he doesn't really get everything that you're saying, but he's really into the concept of punching people. And considering that you're both cruel, he can get behind the idea of anarchy. That's a nice concept that he's willing to check out with you guys.
Ooh.
Meanwhile,
Nice.
Where's the
the rest of the party, as you aren't distracted, and the landscape is rather monotone. You slowly make your way towards a vast mountain range in the distance.
One point Dario needs to make. It might be the it's not the monotone landscape, but the minotaur landscape that might be distracting me right now. So just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
De heuveltjes van Erika.
So we're actually
Classics.
we're blocking you or what?
Oh.
So,
May I also? I'm looking at our guards to check if they're good at guarding, just making sure that everything is alright and if they're keeping an eye on us.
basically what you notice is Peter is the one that is doing most of the actual guarding. He's the one that keeps an eye on you guys, he's checking the horizon, he's making sure that nothing really happens. Obono appears to be the guy that has to make conversation, while Lucia can stay slightly more in the background and observe how people are reacting. You're also, considering that you're used to beat cops and observations, you're pretty sure that Lucia is a couple of degrees smarter than Obono will ever be. And she's holding her tongue while very much having eyes for Taurio and Viken. Make sure that they aren't getting too bored of the entire thing. And occasionally you see her go over to Viken and proffer some rations, or at least try and accommodate him.
Yeah.
So Viken, the good news is someone is waiting on you, literally hand and feet. Just if you need anything, you can always ask. She makes amply clear that she is currently here to make sure that you are doing well, and she will do whatever it takes to make sure that the journey is agreeable for you.
I mean, I just take whatever she offers if she offers something specifically, but I don't actually ask for anything specific.
Are you certain, respected elder?
I am quite fine. Yes.
Okay.
I would like some of that.
Could you tell me more about your young companion?
In the meantime, can I try and make it? We're actually in a cart, right? Yeah. Can I try and make a statue of a Bono with my carving?
You can certainly do that while you're talking.
Okay. So
He seems
You
to be a rather unusual minotaur. I haven't really seen this sort of armor on any of our kin.
Yes, I honestly don't quite know where these people come from.
That's
I was, for the most part, just put up with them, and now they have sort of agreed to assist me.
That is to be expected. After all, you bear the markings.
Yeah, I also don't think it has anything to do with the markings.
Just like does not compute.
4 of 4.
It's like, but that he's a shaman and he has markings, so therefore that's why people are helping him.
I mean, the drawings are funny, but
And therefore, having been notified that Viken will not be able to procure more information, she actually turns her attentions to you, and she is slightly worried about how to strike up the conversation, eventually settling on, so you are from far away, and you have very peculiar armor. What is your
Dario's thinking
name?
really hard from what the fuck am I allowed to say? Why yes. The yeah, fuck. I'm just checking my
Just like-
intelligence stat.
This is the actual conversation.
Yeah, no, I was looking at my intelligence stats. But is Staudio smart enough to find some way around this? And it's like, yeah, nah, no. Well, this arm is from the Legion.
The Legion?
Yeah.
So you are a mercenary soldier, or are you in service of a lord, or...
I'm in service of the guild.
I'm afraid I do not know them.
You don't have guilds here?
Not ones that have soldiers?
Ah, curious. Well, where I'm from, we do.
Alrighty. So are you from the Floating Isle? Are you from Ison?
No, we're from way further. Dario does try to he's trying to drop the subject and steer to somewhere else. So, what?
Yep. Go ahead.
What was she carrying from weapons? She was more a magical type, right?
Yep. Let me just give it a quick check. Always trying to do this correctly. She is carrying a wand and a quarterstaff.
Okay. So Dario, trying to be tactful, failing utterly, but trying to be tactful.
Oof.
So,
Are you saying she's got nice wood?
I
No.
Too bad.
Even Taurio knows that that's not the right thing to say.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah, this is true. I like your wood. Want to see mine?
Yeah, some people in the party can agree that sometimes that might not turn out the way you want it to. Not looking at any of the lizards in the party, but
Did you do anything with one of the lizards in the party?
I was not saying that out loud. So, you're using magic, right?
I am somewhat of a spellcaster, yes. My main strengths are in illusion.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
nice. Yeah, Tyler does not know how to pick up from this. But well, yeah. Let me guess. Yeah, I know he does. Well, I don't know a lot of magic. Some of the of the rest of the party does, but I'm
Oh, there's
more
more
of
magic users in your party? Is it the one with the strange mask?
he's one of them, but yeah, he knows some magic.
They
It's Tauriel, intelligence low, doesn't know preferred pronouns whatsoever.
It,
It.
they, whatever.
And,
Me, I'm more of a physical guy, and I try to puff up a bit, flex.
That's really impressive. You appear to have a body.
I try to get Tario's attention and do like this. And I point at the other guy.
Is the other guy more buff than me?
the important questions.
I kind of don't think so.
I mean, I've got 18 strength and 16 constitution.
He's less buff than you.
Oh,
You are the beefcake.
So no worries there.
She politely disengages from the conversation. Moves over towards Iskren and Sorval, as they are probably heading the column, and
She digs me.
insinuates herself into your presence by going. How is the journey going for you? Is the pace we are setting all right?
No. I look at Ishgrim like, I can go faster. What about you?
I think we're not in a hurry, so this pace is alright for me. We wouldn't want to. Well, I mean, if we had, are we traveling in a wagon or just on foot?
I thought we were on foot.
I'm pretty sure that you had raised zombies to help wheel about the remains of the carriage that you had.
Yeah, I remember that. So that's still a thing, right? Okay, very well.
That's
so,
the thing.
Yeah. Okay, so I say this is the pace we can keep. Those creatures will not go faster, will not go slower. They will simply go.
Zombies have only one speed. Shamble.
Baby
Well,
shambles.
And this is your handiwork?
That is my handiwork, yes.
Seems like an interesting skill to know.
Once the soul has left the body, it is a waste to simply bury it or burn it. Some say
Well,
that
at least
duty,
you're not eating it,
some
so...
say that duty only ends in death. I'd like to disagree.
all right.
Well, it's only because you're commanding them, else I would have destroyed them already.
Thank you for your consideration, Sorwell. It's really appreciated.
I don't like the undead.
Think of them
They
as...
do burn well.
Just think at them as... If they were evil in life, this is their chance to redeem themselves by doing something useful. If they were goodly in life, well, they just keep helping.
Just keep helping, just keep helping.
They're not worth my time, Storval, so I don't even bother with them. They're not even worthy of slaying.
Are you also in the carriage now, Santaro? Aren't
Oh,
you talking to Obono?
They are
I
just
was.
a tool.
So, your companion tells me that you are spellcasters from far, far away. Do you have any closer read than
My-
far, far away?
My companion says a lot.
No, he actually said many words, but not a lot.
We are we are travelers from a place you have never been before, and we would rather keep the knowledge of that place obscured.
You see, my interest is rather personal. We serve as Lord Eren under a mercenary contract.
Mm-hmm.
We have noticed that some of our kin that do the same appear to have fallen under a spell of sorts. They grow restless, highly energetic, and they eventually start getting like beady red eyes and unusual behavior. So we are kind of looking for greener pastures to ply our trade. Of course, this is on the down low, and I do hope that you can be discreet about it.
How many are you?
Our current herd stands 30 strong. Our leader is the one that you saw at the bridge, I know.
Well, I am always interested in forging new alliances, especially when they are mercenary, of the mercenary kind. But let's just say that our means of transportation, I'm afraid, they do not include big numbers.
I see.
No, but I might be able. Well, let me think. Because I am looking for people for a possible war, so I will try to reach my employee to ask if they have any opportunities for you.
I will ask my
No,
servant,
employer. No, employer. Sorry, employer. Ah, for fuck's sake, English.
my sorry employer.
It's okay. But
He's
but
just sorry because he doesn't have mercenaries yet.
What's the tariff?
What?
What's the tariff? How much would that cost? Orzov to the bone. How much would that cost?
I think that would have to be negotiated with our leader.
With your leader. Very well.
Our current contract is rather generous. I do think that there is lodging involved and a monthly fee of 500 gold.
For the whole group.
Yes, there is like 10 gold per head and then 200 that goes into the general fund.
I see. Well, I think the generosity of this place is nothing compared to the generosity of where we come from, but
Yeah.
Well, a couple of gold gets you a long way around here.
Yeah, but wouldn't you have more satisfaction and possibly also more gold working for angels?
You first.
You mean the people from Ison? They are notoriously bad at tolerance for other races. The Inquisition is it doesn't take kindly from we have our beef.
Okay. Where we come from, angels are not that picky, shall we say.
They smite everyone.
Also,
No!
also it's
That-
probably
They employ everyone.
it's probably worth
you mean-
mentioning that if you do come into our employ, you may not ever see your home again. Would that be an issue?
And she glances over her shoulder at Viken. You are aware that we are exiles from our homeland.
But you never wish to see it again. Because if you do come with us, you will never see it again.
It would be nice to be able to visit the ancestral lands again. But our choices have been made, and we already know that our exile is, lest we redeem ourselves with an especially heroic deed, permanent.
I would say consider yourselves all on trial right now. The way you perform during our travels will be mattering in our decision if to employ you or not.
That's good to know.
But let me
I
ask.
would like for everyone to roll me a perception check. Those that think they are too distracted with their conversation, I can roll at a disadvantage.
I'm not even in the conversation anymore. Damn
I
it!
want to say that after my conversation is done, I want to jump on top of the carriage and use my eagle vision to scan.
Okay.
If that is still allowed or not.
That is allowed.
Okie dokie.
Ah,
Nice.
Nice.
en dat was dan mijn beste rol voor de gastgatsrichter.
Maand, zei het toch, hè?
Taurio, what does your bullseye see?
Basically, Sorval and Volta. And definitely not Zero. You spy movement
Some screams. No.
in the air.
But what
There's a flock
A flock.
of winged creatures, humanoid winged creatures, that appears to be making its way towards your position.
Do I recognize them as something like Sorval, or is there a difference?
Oh, flying southward
Mhm.
is a flock of angels
Yes.
brandishing weapons.
Yeah. They seem dangerous, or they
They seem armed for combat.
Yep.
Flying northward
hmm
is a ravenous flock of black winged creatures, probably demonic.
hmm
And they appear to be set to meet rather close to your position. And indeed they do. Within a brief moment, they
The
do
moment-
collide.
The moment I see those two groups approaching, I notify everybody. Look, we might have trouble.
Yeah, I ready my
A lot
arms.
of-
And while the angels appear to have been angling at the position that you were at, they are thus intercepted by the black winged creatures, and a fierce combat ensues. There is lightning bolts and fire, hails of ice and flurries of snow that fly through the air, eventually leading to the angelic horde having to retreat. A couple of them stay back to hold off the offense from the demonic interlopers, but they are slowly but surely beaten off. The demons
kind
take
of-
the field.
What kind of distance is this from us?
They're 10, 15 kilometers out.
Okay, nothing we can do.
Too far away for you to intercept or aid, but you do see one of the angels spiraling down, injured, two creatures swooping after it, looking to finish it off.
And
Not
how
too far
away is it? It's too far. It's too far
10,
away.
15 kilometers from where you are at.
Damn it! I do increase
Can
the
you-
pace. I mean, motherfucking ragdolls.
Yeah, can you pin this on the map, or where did it fall? Where did the angel?
Yeah, 10, 15 kilometers from where we are. So
Yeah, but north, east, west, south. Ah, okay. Ooh.
I look at Sorval with a raised eyebrow.
If our angels, we should go and try to assist.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm waiting for you, big. Yeah, I was going to say big guy, but yeah, you're not that big, so
No,
I'm waiting
I,
for you.
I hear this, right? We are in the vicinity, yeah?
So
Why should we?
So if you want to go there, that will mean that you will not arrive at Goshun Keep or Strong Rock come nightfall, and that you will
Sorval,
probably have to camp outside.
What do you want to do with the angel?
Yeah, what are you planning?
Because before we ever get there, it is either dead or been snuck away, taken away. So there's nothing we can do about that angel. I know it is in your heart to save it, but
I
it's-
poke at Zentert and I say, have you ever eaten angel?
no.
Oh, perhaps. Oh.
it's an angel. We have to help them, or at least go there and see if we can help them.
There is one thing would like to understand, Sorvel, because so me and you, we're coming from the same place. I suppose would a member of the Boros also have knowledge of Ors of Angels?
We even met an Ors of Angel.
We
Correct,
met
right?
one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So, I mean, so you understand that not all angels are goodly creatures. I mean, they may
No,
be.
of course.
Are you saying Ors of Angels are not good?
No, I'm saying goodly. Like they don't all have the best interest of other creatures in their
That's-
minds, right?
Right? No.
So I mean, this creature that we now spotted so far away from us and out of the way. How do we even know that it's worth saving or assisting?
It's an angel.
Yeah, I know.
It's an angel. Of course, it's worth
Wait a second.
assisting.
What do you mean it's an angel? It's just a humanoid creature with wings. I could name you 7 that are not angels.
Well, they fought demons, so I'm pretty sure they're angels.
I can still name you 5 demons are
And I
not.
still think that we have to go there and
They-
see if it was an angel.
They could be devils. I mean,
So,
Yep.
Sorval, I understand your zealous presence and vigor, but again, it got struck down, it fell from high onto the
Yeah.
ground. I'm smart enough to know that usually that is bad. And then a couple of those demon winged creatures swooped after it, probably to finish it off. You want
Perhaps.
to walk like 2 to 3 hours to it in the hope that it survived, and
It
in
will
the
probably
off
taste
chance
like chicken.
So,
that we will have to stay outside.
DM, I have a question.
Yep.
From all the magic that I saw them use and such, can I see if the magic that was used was way out of my league, or
The magnitude of it is way out of your league. There's probably 20, 30 spellcasters at work in that battle, so that's beyond
we're not
you.
going there.
Right?
So,
well, I think we should go, but
But I will say
Carefully.
I
tonight. I will say
will allow the party to make a persuasion check
to persuade who?
to convince Sorval that this is
I mean,
like
I don't want to roll for it.
yeah,
Actually,
I also
I
don't
just
roll
want
for
to
it, yeah.
persuade them
Yeah.
in
Okay.
game.
that I back out. You go, guys.
I mean, I understand that Sorval, I understand that you want to do this, but again, you want to endanger the whole group in the very small chance that something that could be an angel could be alive in something that we have nothing to do with it.
Sorval would like that.
Yeah.
As player, I'm like, let's go to the keep.
So yes, that is why.
Now, after
I-
Xantarot says these words, I look at Sorbal and I say, and it pains me so much to have to say that Xantarot has been wiser than you, Sorbal.
Tario is chomping at the bit to go after them, but after even hearing Big C saying something logical and intelligent,
This world is changing us.
let's
I put
Seriously,
I
Big
put,
C
I
for
put
president.
no.
I
I'm
put-
going
I
to
put
roll
my-
a d20. If I roll a 1, Sorval keeps wanting to go. If he rolls anything above that, he says, okay.
I just want to mention I have a 15 wisdom.
What the fuck?
Xantarot is pretty wise. He's just stupid.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
convinced Sorval.
I'm not even wise. I've got a 10 in wisdom, so yay.
That's the fun part. I have a 16 in wisdom, so
Okay, so
Yeah.
Sorval,
Look at
eventually
Okay,
it,
right, I would like
it dawns on
He's
you
angel, but
that your allies are making sense, and
Yep.
while your instinct is to go after the angel and try and rescue it, it doesn't balance out. If you look at the dangers of camping outside with a demon horde flying around,
Yeah.
it just feels like while you would want to, at the same time, this group is your responsibility, and you should make sure that this group is safe.
Yeah.
And slowly but surely, that convinces you, in about an equal degree as their arguments are doing, that you should probably stick with them, because they would be lost if you would leave them to save an angel.
yeah, I have a responsibility to making sure that these people are safe, and I'm the only one who can do that. Right, so.
Yeah.
And
I
I
do-
tap Sorval on the back.
I look at the others. I'm like, well, if we get close to him, we shall see if we find any trace of them.
So,
Upchange.
I do make a silent prayer while we're moving on.
as you are moving on, you
I
eventually
praise
come
to Sarah for the angel.
to... Well, you're close to the city walls now. You see a couple of wild boar.
Doe het dan af.
And
Dat is te donker. Doe erop.
Dynamic lightning.
Yes.
you guys have sight, right? You can see the map?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Because Roll20 updated the entire fucking thing, so it worries me sometimes. There's a rock formation, there's some wild boar that are rooting around the rock formation.
Mm.
Your party is currently leading you along a mossy path. There's some stones, but they have been overgrown, and while you do think that people frequently pass here, nature does take its toll on everything involved.
Mm.
This probably was once a larger road. You can see fragments of it, like being overgrown, and some of it just being bare with cartwheels. There's a small river that passes you by. There's a lot of leaves that just flap around. Autumn apparently is a thing in this country.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think me and Volta are in
also-
the wrong positions, but
Peter of Swiftrun,
Okay.
Right.
and
Okay.
I put Abono back up as a big one,
Hey.
Cool.
Nice,
and Lucia.
nice.
Nice.
I am still convinced she's into me.
All right.
Very much.
Yeah.
If you say
By the way-
so.
Whatever
I
you
did not hear your conversation, so I still think she's into me.
Xantarot, with your passive perception,
Oh,
which apparently is better than the rest of the party.
yes.
How much is it?
15.
15.
I have 18.
Oh,
You're on 14 on the thingy.
Oh,
Update
my-
your name.
Oh yeah,
Mo-
Viken, could you put your AC and your passive perception in your name?
Oh yes, I can.
Thank you. You can see how everybody else has done it. That's kind of useful for me, because then I can just at a glance see.
Oh, I need to update it.
yeah.
Y'all bitches.
Yeah, my passive perception went up to 13. That's it. It's after leveling.
oh, DM, is there a possibility that the River Town by Tabletop Audio can be a little bit more silent?
No,
Or is
I
it
don't.
only with me that it's so loud?
It only has one volume option, but I'll kill it. There we go.
Okay.
Didn't even hear anything.
Okay.
All right.
For me, it was very loud.
I'm sorry. For me, it was background noise, but
Yeah, for me as well.
Yep, I just muted the Firefox. So
If you start
Oh, I
using
can make it-
music on Discord, then everybody can regulate the volume.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it even possible?
Yeah, there is a. You
This
just
is-
have to download a bot, Groovy.
this
something
is
like
post
that, and you
post session stuff.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
I
Okay,
will
sorry.
I will interrogate Iskren thoroughly.
So, with my passive perception and with Wolfa as well, probably.
Yeah.
You do notice that Abonalusha and Peter are sharing what you would expect to be non-verbal communication
Like,
about
or
the battle that was up in the air.
it's like thief scans, right? They are communicating with each other about the.
Basically, you see that Peter is holding a piece of wire, and he appears to be whispering to it.
Mhm.
And this allows him in some way, shape, or form to say things to them without you guys hearing it.
Yeah.
I go to Iskren and I say, Iskren,
Mhm.
is there a way that magic people like you and Viken
Magic people.
can talk through a wire?
Yes.
Okay.
Who is doing that?
The ball guy.
Then we shouldn't trust him. Those
Oh,
that,
I did.
those that whisper
I mean,
should not be trusted.
I never trust magic people. I like the other guy.
Oh, I take offense at that.
Well, you're different.
That is a fact.
You're special.
I'm not racist, but you're different.
That's your duty.
Is there a way?
I mean,
Is there a
I
way-
don't like magic people because
Can
they do
you-
things I cannot
can you-
understand.
Can you read their lips?
I can I read their lips with my eagle view?
You can. You are very proficient at lip reading. Their lips go blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Is there a way I can pick this up without using magic? No, I guess not, but perhaps.
You can't intercept the messages that they're sending. You can try and deduce, body language-wise, what is going on.
Mhm.
You're pretty
Alright.
sure with your passive perception that it is probably about the battle that was happening. And they appear to be worried that a flight of angels came into the domain of Lord Aaron.
I'm going to be blunt. Hey, Peter,
But you're gonna be you?
Yes?
if there is something important that you want to share with your fellow people over there, you can always share it with us as well. Might be interesting if it's about the battle that ensued.
I am well aware of that. For a mild fee, I'm willing to accommodate.
So,
Let's call it 5 gold. This isn't, of course, the entire interior business of our group.
Yeah, so
It would be... I would do our mercenary group a great disservice if I were to just hand out these secrets to you. You
So you-
understand, of course.
you are talking about things You are worried. You are the people that are guiding us and should be able to protect
Yes, of
us.
course, but this
And
is
you are
slightly more.
worried and
There are
don't want to
things that
tell
are
us
bigger
why.
than you, Lizard. I'm
There are
willing to
things
tell you why if you pay for it. Quite a simple exchange, really.
Okay, I give him 5 gold.
Thank you. The thing is, there's a flight of angels that came from Ison, right? And that was apparently a direct response from allies of ours to drive them away. Now, this means that Ison might be setting up for an attack on our border. And, of course, this means that we have to communicate that information back to the rest of our group in order to be able to make defenses such as are required for our territory. Of course, we are mercenaries, so we can still be bought, so we also have to make sure that everyone who could be in the buyer's market is aware of that entire thing. After all, if they would outbid Lord Aaron, that would be an interesting opportunity for us to change sides.
Fair enough. So the one angel that dropped down.
It's
You
probably
think-
torn to shreds.
Okay, I figured.
Okay.
The winged creatures that stopped the angels. From where were they?
Well, Lord Aaron has gained access to a number of those demonic entities. Apparently, it has something to do with Leshrak, the very powerful lord from some place or another, who has actively been spending some time trying to get Lord Aaron into a better position on our beautiful Grothan world.
Yeah, also spending time is annoying the shit out of me.
Well, you see, that is a thing that he also does. He likes his tricks, this Night Walker. He's taught me a couple of funny spells, such as how to make people's eyes melt. But that is entirely not a problem of yours. You paid the toll, so you are perfectly safe within our guards.
So,
Did he just say that that Ison has taught him stuff and such?
That Leshrak has taught him stuff, right?
Well, that's right.
Yes, Leshrak,
Okay,
Walker of the
sorry.
Night.
perhaps we should ally
Yeah.
with the Buddhists.
So I look at Iskren and
Heavy earth, please.
I ask at Iskren,
Yes.
did you got all that?
Did I? I mean, I listened, but did I?
This
Iskren get-
Peter has not been secret. He's
Okay, very
been past the gold. He gives the information.
Yeah, I
So,
was just wondering if you got all that because my brain is stupid. I cannot
Yeah.
understand
No,
everything.
there's
I don't
just
understand
one
the
thing.
politics of that.
So just one thing I do understand, okay, but I will say this later. Maybe
That's good.
if we get some distance from these people, I don't know how near to each other are we always.
Well, you guys have the cart, which I obviously don't have a model for.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So
Mea
if
culpa.
if I notice that I can share a word with the others without the mercenaries hearing it, I would say, I'm starting to doubt a bit the usefulness of a group of mercenaries that all they think about is how to betray their current employer for the next one that pays them more. I mean,
Perhaps.
I don't mind a business-minded individual, but there must be some honor.
Iskren,
They-
roll
they
me
don't-
an insight check.
They don't sound like Legion material.
No.
They
They're not even gruel material.
Yeah, they sound
Even
like.
we have a little bit of honor.
With-
They could be
Yeah.
group paste.
Yeah,
with your
perhaps-
experience,
Yes.
Iskren,
Mhm.
in dealing with people that work for coin, and let's be real, Orzov has a lot of those. It's not so much that they would betray their employer for coin. It is that they are looking for an alternative. It's not so much that they are, especially with the knowledge that you've gained throughout this journey, it's not that they are untrustworthy, it is that they are disquieted by changes that are wrought in the service of Lord Aaron. It is the thing with the red eyes, the loss of control, the we are paid but we are not told everything, and our employer apparently works together with crazy ass bonkers human mages.
They're in league with Rakdos, and it's not what they signed up for.
For example.
Dario is not smart enough to draw that conclusion, I think. Is he?
Iskrin is, so
Okay, wow. I think me and
Go,
Dario
Iskrin!
share the same intelligence. I mean, I have 10, so like.
Yeah.
I have
How
five
far are the
intelligence.
if I
All
see
that-
if I see the map, how far are the others of this, or are we just
are you asking where the others are?
nee, ja. Nee. Deze kan toch niet heel de party zijn die ons aan het beschermen is?
Jawel,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is.
2 Minotaurs en een mage.
Dat is
These
het.
3 guys will protect us. Mhm.
Yeah, well,
Wij zijn met 6 en zij zijn met 3. Ik wil niet weten hoe sterk dat die zijn, maar...
Yeah, that's additional protection. I mean,
Ja, oké.
well, I can only say that I think one of them at least is the enemy.
I don't like the bald guy.
I don't like the bald guy.
You see, bald people are a problem.
Yeah, and
Bald people are by default
hairless
evil.
people.
hairless people are a problem.
Do you have hair on your body?
What kind of question is this?
It's like Iskun is a
It's an
don't show,
observation.
don't tell kind of person.
Dude, I'm a lizard. Yes.
I have hair
Like-
where I allow
like-
them to grow.
Considering that we have Santaros in the party, dude, I'm a lizard is not an excuse anymore. Here we have a lizard with a lion mane.
Yes.
So anyway,
Yes.
ahead of you on the road, you do spot a couple of boars. You doing anything specific? Are you just proceeding along?
Get the boars
Perhaps
out of
we
the
should
way.
hunt.
I inspect the boars. What do they look like? Are they big? Are they look they yummy?
Or us.
They look like decent food.
And what are our escorts doing?
They're currently ignoring them and talking among themselves using copper wire.
And did they see the boars?
Lucia did.
Okay, then as long as they're not worried, I'm not worried. I mean, what do I know?
She calls attention of Peter and goes like, they can be aggressive at this time of year. Let's, just go round a little bit. We've got plenty of time.
Because of a few
It's not only
boars.
boars. I mean,
We don't hear this, so
Are they boars or boar people?
They are.
Yeah, they
Boars.
look like boars.
Okay. I
so
will.
Big C, how bored are you?
I have one question. Do I see what is up here?
Where?
The treasure chest in the middle of the water.
Treasure chest.
I should probably have put that on GM layer. But yeah, you see a treasure chest on a rock.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I,
Volta is intrigued.
so, shall somebody go and try to open the treasure chest?
I will use the bear totem, and I will ritually cast Speak with Animals.
Okay, so you sit down for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Oh well. Let's wait then.
Zetrot, what are you doing?
I'm going to speak to our little boar friends.
How long
10
is that going
minutes,
to
timer
take?
resets.
All right, I'm just going to that chest then. In the meantime,
Okay.
I don't think the other lizard gets how this works.
I look at the people that are going around, like I yell to them, "Why are you going around?"
I go into stealth. I tell to Taurio I'm going to see to that chest, and I go into stealth.
Okay.
Nope, I'm not going.
You think you're stealthed. You're
epitome
so
of
stealthed.
stealth.
Yeah.
There are things in this world that have never even heard your name. That is how stealthy you are.
Back
They might live at the bottom of the ocean, but they haven't heard your name yet.
Yeah. I go like this.
Taurio, I am going in stealth!
Yes. Around those boars.
So one of the boars actually moves away as you are approaching. Lucia will call back to Sorval. We are just going round. We will just meet us up ahead. We'll be right back.
What kind of bodyguards are these?
Yeah. In the meantime, I'm next to the chest. Is it locked?
The chest is locked, but I think you have thieves' tools.
Yep.
You can make a thieves' tools check with dexterity.
Check for traps.
Yeah. Can I first check if there is a trap around the chest or something like a wire or something that goes to a small explosion device?
Very specific.
Randomly
Very specific.
in the field. Yes,
Snap
of
the
course you
red
can.
string. The red string.
What?
I would
Let's
put that as either perception if you're just going to look at it, or investigation if you're going to jostle the box.
I'm going to look at it.
It does not appear to be trapped.
All right, then I go. I'll try to open it with my thief tools.
Alrighty.
While this is going
It's
on,
on
I placed
dexterity, right?
Plus
I-
proficiency.
While this is going on,
Oh,
I'll
wow.
try to go
Like
up
weapons.
this rock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just stand next to or behind Big Z because he looks to be immobile while he's doing his mumbo shaman jumbo,
Okay.
It is. It is.
Um,
and I put myself on
Ruta,
alert.
The chest
Yeah.
you open is filled with gold and platinum pieces. From a first glance, you think that there might be 400 gold in this and 10 platinum pieces.
I'll just keep.
You also hear an angry
Yes.
shriek
Oops.
Here we
as
go again.
Ooh.
a thing manifests from
All right.
where you're at.
An
It
angel.
looks
Okay.
angelic,
No.
but the eyes are glowing red. There are malevolent runes carved all over the body of this angel. This
All right,
thing
I go
has
like-
been corrupted and is a guardian to the treasure that you are currently standing
Yeah.
near.
I go like, all right, chicken, and I attack.
I would like for everyone to roll me initiative.
Alrighty.
Moment.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Alright. We're back
Oh,
to rolling
back,
like shit, everybody.
Yep. Save you roll. Yeah.
This is going well. Everybody is slow.
No, I'm above 10.
It's
Oh,
all
Big Z is even
relative.
above. Oh.
Okay, everybody except the one guy that is casting a ritual spell is slow. You didn't select your token, I think.
I know.
Twice.
I go like, oh, look, an enemy. And I yell this because I'm in stealth.
Just going to roll again and just.
Nah, 17. Boop.
Just roll a 1 and still got 12? Jesus Christ.
No, I have advantage on all my
Oh.
initiative rolls. But I kept on clicking because I'm an idiot.
There we go.
Fair enough.
A
Fun
vine,
times.
vine troll skeleton. Okay.
Nothing but fun times.
Mhm.
First up is Xantarov. You are chanting your spells. In the background, you hear someone shout,
I sigh. I put away my totem. I just mumble, Volta. Can I run over this boulder?
Nope. It will take your action to just, like, gather all your ritual components and
Okay,
get your
so-
weapon out. I will allow for that.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can get through here.
Yep.
And that will be my action.
You now have line of sight of the crazy-ass angel. Sorval, Volta
I'm
shrieks like a baby.
Yeah, was I able to climb up the rock here?
Yep.
Okay. I look at where Volta is. I see an angel. Like, oh!
Oh, my friend.
The
It's an
angel
angel.
doesn't look friendly.
No, but it's an angel. So I just... let's see... He hasn't attacked yet, so I walk up to here. And can I jump down here?
You can always do
Yes,
that.
you can.
Okay, then I'm going to jump down here. Do
Roll
I
fall
have to roll
damage.
anything, or...?
Nope. You can just jump.
Okay. I just jump to here. That's
You're wearing
on the ground.
your ogre gauntlets, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I prepare to cast a firebolt if the angel attacks Volta.
Okay.
I'm quite sure the angel will attack Volta.
Sorval is not going to attack us first.
Oh, motherfucker.
And then, from the vines, appears
Ooh.
this
What is that?
horrid skeletal being, all, like, wriggly and
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
I don't see it.
jutting.
I don't see it.
And it charges forward at Taurio.
Whoa.
Charges
Nice.
through a bull.
The
Oh,
boar
nice.
basically...
Bull. Bar.
It's going to charge into a bull. But
Yes.
the boar basically gets shoved aside. And
Roll
eventually...
damage.
you
Roll
load the
damage.
character sheet so I have something to work with. Hopefully. For fuck's sake.
Charging into a bull. This fine skeleton isn't that smart. Neither is Tario, but this one is local.
There we go. We have a character sheet. It is a hefty beast. It's going to make a bite attack and 2 claw attacks at you. So first it bites at you.
Vine troll skeleton.
That hits.
Hoishipure.
And claw 1.
There
Claw
goes
2.
my 69 health. Damn it.
Nice.
Second misses and third misses.
Oh, misses. Okay.
I've got 19 AC.
You're such a knight.
Suck it. Boros armor for the win.
So, basically, the bite catches you off guard, but you do manage to just, like, pauldron away the other 2 strikes. Looking around, Lucia didn't see this.
Oh.
Volta.
Alright.
An angry angel appears in front of you. There's runes that are slithering over his body. Your
Well-
previous experience with runes is that they have something to do with Leshrac and are therefore evil.
Yep, and I'm loving angels who go away. So I am actually thinking.
But
actually
it
thinking-
offers you protection, a lot of
Yeah,
love and affection.
Yeah,
Whether you're right or wrong.
yeah. I'm actually thinking I have my cape on, which I can use to magically disappear and reappear somewhere else, right? Is this an action, a bonus action, or a free action?
What does your cape say?
As an action, you can
Yes.
cast Dimension Door.
Yeah, so it's an action.
Yep.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Roll20 is glitching all over
Yeah,
the place for me. It's glorious.
Yeah. So I'm going to first of all, if I disengage, it gets an attack of opportunity, right?
Not if you disengage as a bonus action.
So I'm going to hit it with my bone blades. And if I'm not mistaken, because I'm an assassin, I have an advantage because he's below me in the turn order.
Mm-hmm. Means you also get sneak attack if you do hit.
Yes.
Yes.
Go Volta.
Go magic full time. Wacht hè. Nog eens een keer.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Okay. So,
Let's.
ouch, Chihuahua.
Start counting. Oh wow.
You carve
A new rune.
the being.
Did I kill it?
The fallen
didn't kill
angel
it.
taps out.
You put it to exactly 42 health points. Meaning of life, bitches.
Yeah.
So do it again.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make the wisdom saving throw because I don't think it's immune to frighten. Glorious.
It's right.
Glorious! Utter
Glorious.
fucking glorious. You strike it so hard, it pisses itself a bit and yelps in fear.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Wow.
So I don't even have to disengage, right? He's just going to run away.
You can even bonus action and shoot it with your crossbow.
You get an attack of opportunity, no?
No, but wacht, how big are these rocks? This? Can I see the strange thing that appeared?
This one is rather large.
Right, I'm just going to measure 60 feet, so I just can hit it without disadvantage.
You don't know that the angel's frightened yet.
Ah, okay. So if I try to hit it again, it's the frightened is gone or not?
That is a good question.
I
Yeah,
don't think so. It's at the end of his turn that he gets to roll, right? That's only with a charm.
Yeah, it's more like
I
a charm
think it-
or a daze or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's just basically it's fucked. Whatever you do,
Okay, so I can point blank
you can
hit
just
it with
make it more scared by hurting it more.
All right, so I'm going to shoot it with my hand crossbow,
55 damage in one turn.
and I still have advantage if I'm not mistaken, but I don't have sneak damage, sneak attack.
Isn't it only on your first attack in the round?
Oh, it's only the first attack,
Ah, okay.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to shoot and see if it hits.
I'm just gonna shoot and see. So anyway, I started blasting.
2 keer nope of... wacht,
twee
just, ja,
shots met uw crossbow?
nee, dat is juist, ik heb dingen. Dat is, nee, dan moeten die laatste negeren.
Okay, 12.
Ja,
12 doesn't hit. You
ja, nee, ik was gewoon aan het
sadly
denken...
enough,
Nee,
you are
ik was
so
automatisch-
excited about
Ja.
actually critting with your bone blade.
Ja, nee, ik dacht gewoon van dingen dat ik advantage had op mijn rol, omdat hij nog niet geweest was. Maar dat is altijd de eerste beurt.
Next up, Taurio.
Well, I don't have a bite attack like Big C, so I'm a bit disappointed right now. So,
You have your Ring of the Ram. You can ram.
You ram my troll.
what did the Ring of the Ram do exactly? I forgot.
Didn't
It
I-
charges. Spectral Ram
I think
makes an attack roll.
all our items are in the journal, so we can go and
Yes.
Yeah, when when Jim mentioned it, I saw it on my item list, but I forgot what it. I even forgot I had it.
Bah,
But that sounds pretty weak.
just go.
I mean-
just go, man.
Fuck it.
Just hit him.
Your friends are with you, Tario.
Does a
So
17 hit?
Hey.
17 is a hit. Narrowly, but it's a hit. It's not a crit though, so
18.
I don't think it's gonna be 18.
Yeah, the crit was that 5 more.
Yes, it's
Oh.
just
He's
18.
doing a Great Weapon Master attack.
Ah, fucking Great Weapon Master. 18. Okay.
Okay, so let's do that again, Shelby.
Oh,
Ah, a 10 hit.
That's a miss.
Damn it.
It's a shambling heap of leaves, but it's too fast for you.
Does it look hurt by my one attack?
It looks like you stuck an axe into some vines.
Mhm.
So good.
So
Yeah.
I've got this action search thingy.
Well, if you want to use it already.
Yes!
Ooh, not to be outdone by the lizard. You hit for less than the lizard.
Yeah,
I get an extra attack.
I got bragging rights.
I'm not done yet. I get an extra attack.
In the end, he does more damage than the lizard.
Dang it.
16 is AC is 16.
Yeah, no. So I've only done what? I'm not gonna suck at counting.
Third.
Wait, it's 18 plus 26 plus 9,
You did 53.
so 53.
Ah, man. Two less than the roll.
This is bragging rights are entirely in Volta's camp.
I
today.
did not see Volta attack the angel, so I'm
He's
skeptical. I'm skeptical.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Thorval will be intimidated.
So, so let's try. Let me summon the name of Sengir, and as a bonus action, I will hex this creature. Yeah, don't matter that roll. It's just hex, and as a normal action, I will shoot it with my Eldritch Blasts. Pew pew.
I have bad memories about this.
That's probably probably only one
Second
hit.
one misses.
Yeah, that's 12 damage, and it's pushed 10 feet away. So it goes 10 feet back.
Into the boar.
Sure. I mean, you choose. And then I will move like here. That's it.
Alrighty. That
Get
is
back
the
here,
angel's turn.
You bramble bush.
It disengages from combat. And it runs away as fast as it can, which is 60 feet.
I mean,
1, 2,
the
3,
angel is
4,
running away
5, 6,
from Volta.
7.
He can't be that strong.
Whee! So Angel goes off the map.
Bye,
Really
angel.
That was wonderful encounter. Wonderful.
Well,
Perhaps I should
so
try.
I
to
don't
steal
want
it.
to have you looked up what frightened is.
Yep.
Doesn't say anything about having it run away.
Yeah, but that's what the angel
Okay.
does.
All right. Just want to make sure that you know.
Disengage and run the fuck away.
Okay.
I know it's an angel, so I'll keep trying to make friends. I know, but
No, no, it literally just could have gone to somebody else.
Mhm.
Well, not really. He can't move
No,
closer
can't
to
move
Volta.
closer, yeah.
So basically,
But
all he can do is get the fuck away from Volta. Keep getting the fuck away from
Or
Volta.
attacking with
Or
disadvantage,
stay there.
yeah? That's it.
Yeah, but why would we do that?
No, of course.
true.
I
Okay,
might,
come
I
on.
might actually kill Volta.
Yeah.
So, if I can,
I will walk over there. And then I will twin cast haste on Taurio and Zantara.
alrighty.
Oh.
So 2 AC and
One attack more.
advantage.
And double speed.
Double speed. Alrighty.
I always hope that someone will ever cast it on my monk.
Oh god.
How much
And
movement
that's
speed
also
does
my
your monk have?
turn then.
Currently, I think 35, because it's level 1, which would put me at 70 for double. Once I get higher levels, it gets interesting. I know the one I had in Princess was like doing 50 feet around, so that
Okay, I'm making a note to kill the monk.
Okay.
that was your turn, Viking?
Yes.
Xandaros, you feel a surge of power coming over you, and your hairs are standing on end.
Well, considering the angel ran away, I hear something happen over here. I peek around the corner and I see this big thing.
A lumbering troll skeleton. It's covered
Yes.
in vines. You've seen trolls in Ravnica. They looked better than this one. This less tasty, but you might have a bone to pick with it.
I will definitely pick a few bones, and I will just go in one straight line. Sorry, Iskrin. And I will just
Hey.
Cannonball!
over here. And
But
I will, while running, I will start to rage.
Remember, it's covered in vines and axe cuts.
Uh,
This is like Dario desperately salvaging his ego. My axe does more than a rapier. Over time.
I still have not recognized Vulta's attack, so I'm not even sure it was an angel. I didn't even see it.
Vulta's bone does so much damage.
The only thing I hear is sad cow move noises.
and considering I am a little bit angry that the angel ran away like a little bitch, I will just swing recklessly with my glowy magic-y stick.
I'm guessing it was more like a magic pigeon instead of an angel.
Glory magic mole.
Exactly.
Glowy magic.
So that will be
Alright,
attack
that
number
hits.
1.
You little bitch.
And I will swing with attack number 2.
Oh my.
And because I am hasted, I don't know that I am hasted, or I just know that I am very fast right now, so I swing again. Again, recklessly.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Sad.
So that's
That is without critting.
moderately less damage than a bone blade.
Yes.
Moderately less damage than an axe.
It is also not critting, and it is also
But
not great
it
weapon
is-
mastering.
Really, guys,
is-
come on.
It is
You
42.
all have a
So
dick.
there
It
is,
doesn't
like-
matter which one is longer, okay?
Yeah.
Some of you last longer, others do it in one hit, you know.
Let's agree to disagree.
So, that
Yeah,
was my turn. I
it's-
kept on swinging, hammering it down. One
It's
bone,
looking
2 bones, 3 bones.
Bad. Your attacks clearly have caused structural damage. Sorwal.
So
The
I
angel
hear-
has run away after being ran through with a rapier. It didn't take any offensive actions.
Nope.
It-
So what didn't cause my firebolt?
Yeah.
So, but I do hear from the other side of the rock some commotion.
Some
So-
ruckus.
Yes.
Yes.
A
Some
just a
rocket.
bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's not that Xantro suddenly went like.
I walk up to here, not getting within 5 foot of the boars. I see something strange there. I'm like, I think that could use some fire. And as usual, whenever I want to cast magic, I fail.
We don't see your roll yet.
It's an 11, so yeah, no.
Oh yeah, it's not
That was your
updating on my
turn?
side.
I just look back at Fulton like, What the hell, dude?
And I'm like, you're an angel.
No, I'm not. I'm a human.
Yeah, that's what you also.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Then let's see what the troll skeleton can do.
Shit.
Oh boy. Well, it's Santarov that's standing there, so bite, claw, claw.
Oh shit. Bite misses, the claws do hit.
Oh yeah, you were reckless, right?
Wait.
Ooh.
So, bravely standing in front of the skeletal, vine-covered troll, you feel agony,
Agony!
but considering that you're raging, the agony is slightly lessened. Your fur keeps warding the blows off.
I get
This is
the feeling
the grand advantage of having a stola. Things just hurt you slightly less.
I get the feeling Big Z needs to grow some thicker scales.
Or
I'm
a bigger
growing hair.
beard. You know, that's always an option. Wulta. The angel has fucked off and run. You can still see it. It's probably still within crossbow range.
You're dead.
Oh,
Shit.
I'm going to try and shoot it.
Pew pew.
Pew. Misses apparently, I think, and pew. And for my turn, I'm going to stand there and take a look at the treasure chest, and then perhaps start loading things into my bag of holding.
As I said before, there is 400 gold, and there are 10 platinum pieces, I think.
Yeah.
As you are scraping the barrel, you also notice there is a sword at the bottom of the treasure chest, underneath all of the gold.
Yes, and then is it a special sword, or is it a really a sword, or is it more like a rapier? Is it a sword? Yeah,
It's a sword. It looks like a longsword.
longsword. Okay.
And as you touch it, it feels cold to the touch. There is some frost on
Frost
the
on it?
sheath of the sword.
Yeah. Is something written on it, or is it something a rune?
You're doing this in 6 seconds. Basically, you find a cold sword at the bottom of a treasure chest end of your turn.
Okay. Cold sword. Okay.
After you've shot an angel twice. Or at least
Try.
vaguely pointed in some kind of
You know what I mean.
direction that could
Yeah.
be angel word.
Okay.
Taurio, you feel
Picking
a
on Big
wave
Z.
of energy pulsing through you.
Yeah, my swinging arm it's starting to get warmed up. So
Hey.
Oh, you won.
Oh.
so that's my
Alrighty.
first attack.
How do you want to do this?
I want to strike 3 more times. I mean,
Okay, roll them.
Roll.
Whoa.
Holy
So
shit.
you've burnt another action surge on this?
no,
Oh,
I
no,
got
it's haste,
I got one
right.
extra attack from the haste and one extra attack from the crit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Nice. Nice.
in the dick measuring contest,
Still counts as one.
you come ahead slightly, but your opponent was lying dead on the ground
Stop
after being
picking
undead
on
and standing.
Big Z.
So yeah,
I look over my shoulder at the Is she
It's
watching?
already dead, Tario. It's already dead. Quit it.
at this point, Lucia takes notice of your incredible dead undead slaying prowess. She looks mildly impressed.
Okay.
Ah.
They were running back to the party in order to provide assistance, but apparently you guys can handle yourselves quite well.
Mm-hmm.
You okay, Big C?
I'm okay.
After a brief checkup, you feel suddenly lethargic. The world seems to slow down a little. And you're back.
The
Fucking
boars,
haste spells.
the boars don't react to us.
The boars seem transfixed somehow.
Are they
You're-
looking at something specific or?
Um, well, as you observe them, they seem to be stuck in place. Their feet have been melded to the ground. There's like vines wrapped around them, and slowly but surely, even as you're watching, you can see the vines crawling up further.
I look at our escorts and I point at the vines and I ask, "What's going on?"
Okay.
Perhaps we should.
I just threw a firebolt at the vines. There are a lot of vines around here, so
Can I roll something to check if this is nature at its work, or is this something of?
These are some sort of carnivorous vines. They
Yes.
are slow working, but as animals are grazing around them, they can be trapped inside of the vine mass/tangle, and they slowly are turned to service. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
This is
Let
Philip
me
levels
just
of bad.
let me just say I'm not it.
This is like fish, barrel, boo.
Fireworks.
Yours is the firebolt that will pierce the heavens.
oh,
It's nowhere near where you want it to land. I'm sorry. But yeah,
We should.
so basically, this is a perfectly normal natural phenomenon, which your allies merely explain, like, blah. Volta, do you tell your party that you have found a sizable amount of cash?
No, but I do show the longsword.
Okay.
I will do one thing. I will ask Volta, did you find anything in that chest besides
Yep,
the
and I
sword?
show the longsword.
Besides the sword.
Well, I found the bottom.
So
I
basically,
him.
it is a +1 longsword that does cold damage, and the runes on it in Celestial, which I think some of the party does
Yes.
speak,
Yes.
Yep.
name it Frostbrand.
And it's a strength weapon, right? It goes
It's
on
a
strength.
longsword.
Yeah.
Sword, yes.
What's
Yeah.
the
So
It's a toothpick.
yep. I go towards Sorval and I say, because it is, I believe this is something you can read, right?
Yes.
He can read
Yes.
and write it, yes.
Yes.
I,
He
I,
can read and write.
I tell you what's on the sword, but can I inside check him when he said that there was nothing else in the chest except for...
Do you have reason to distrust Volta?
And
Oh,
do you
man.
have?
I'm thinking, has he ever...
He's actually offering you a sword, you damn prick.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't think Volta's ever done anything that would make Sorval doubt him at this time.
And offering him a
Okay.
sword.
Okay.
Oh.
I
I will.
take the
Oh,
sword.
look! Hi,
No,
Mr. Bohr. You want a sword? No.
I take the sword out of your hand.
Yeah.
Frostbrand.
It's a bit cold.
Volta, also important, longswords are versatile.
Oh,
Versatile
So you can wield them with one hand or two hands.
yep. But I'm going to Get to
Also,
the
the secondary damage, that's the 1d10 is when you're two-handing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I look at Volta. I look at the rest. I'm like, who's going to wield this?
Well,
It's
I
called
don't-
Frog Brand.
I don't need it. It's a toothpick. It's too
well,
small.
it's a bit bigger than the flail I've got right now, so I would like to swap. En ik swing zo dat stom kudgels zo wat. Lijkt meer op een rammelaar, ik bedoel.
Let me just check something.
It's useful for when it's warm in summer, but so is Frostbrand. You can just like put the sword on your face and you'll be colder.
Want die cold damage, is dat enkel is dat die gewoon het vervangt de damage met cold damage? Of?
En wat er ook opvalt is, het is ook echt gewoon een koud zwaard. So it's not like you have to stab things to feel the cold. The sheath actually does have some crystallization of ice on it.
Nice.
It's like if you look closely at the sword, someone worked an incantation on this.
Mm-hmm.
It would probably be interesting for someone into blacksmithing. The steel has an inherent cold to it.
Okay. I look at Tarim like, actually, I think this would be good for me to study. I might be able to reproduce things like this.
Yeah, you can study it all you want. Can I swing it?
Yeah, can you?
Well, Tario has no issues with this. If you want to study it, but it's bigger than the stupid stick with a metal ball on. I mean, come on.
What kind of damage does that stick with the ball?
That's 1d8.
That's the same damage.
Yeah, no,
except
because
for
the long sword I can do 1d10 because I'm using it two-handed.
Okay.
It's a bigger weapon. Tario is interested in a bigger weapon.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
If I want to study it, will you let me study it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I give it to Tario.
Do you have a +1 weapon?
I have a fish longsword.
Okay. Can anyone else use the flail? The +1 flail?
Is that a simple weapon? +1 flail?
Let me check. I've got the compendium open.
No, I can't.
Because actually the vicious longsword that I have doesn't do +1 damage. But if I roll a 20 with it, it gives extra damage.
Yeah, I'll just give the flail to you then. It's a magic weapon.
As
you still
you
attune-
are chatting
Yeah.
and moving along, you
Oh, yeah,
eventually come to
Sorry.
a wall. It's jagged outwardly. Rather than just being built straight up, there's a certain serrated quality to it, which would make it both easier to scale and harder to scale at the same time, but a lot easier to defend. And beyond that, there is a town. You have, if I can get this goddamn fucking Roll20 to work.
Yeah, Roll20 is crashing on my side as well. I was trying to add the weapon, but now it simply crashed.
Yeah, I can't get the player tab to
But
work for me.
Tario,
Yes.
quickly.
Okay,
Would
let's
you be
refresh this
interested
shit.
in wielding this vicious longsword? You do have to attune to it. Then I can use the cold sword.
Does it do magic damage? Because I'm
It
just
does.
interested in.
It does magic damage, and if you roll a 20 with it, you get extra damage.
Yeah,
When you roll a 20 or when you crit?
when you roll a 20.
When you roll 20.
Dang it!
There
But
we go.
it is magic, so I do magic damage with it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine by me.
Okay, then I wield Frostbrand and you. Nice.
There might be music, Santaros.
It's okay. I'm going
Eventually.
to.
I got the map,
Voila.
but I can't open my own player character anymore.
Sorry, the old discussion we were having before.
I'm not seeing anything.
Does it count as a short rest?
I was as far as I remember, I was walking alongside the carriage, so I'm not taking. Whatever you
If
guys
you
do, I'm not
want
taking
to
a short
take a
rest.
rest in the carriage while everyone's chattering about, I'll allow it.
Okay,
It is dark for me. I see a dark map.
I see
Yeah,
the map. The map is loaded for me. The character is loaded for me, but my own character sheet is
Oh.
not loading.
I can see clearly now.
The rain is gone.
By the way,
The fog is
DM.
gone.
My brain is gone.
DM, one
That's a
question.
common occurrence.
For Frostbrand, how do I drag it into my inventory?
You can't.
You can't.
I have
It's
to
the plus
use
one
the
sword, and you just have to
long
edit
sword.
it.
Okay. Then
You
I
better
will-
work, bitch.
And then I'm going to remove the fish's longsword.
The fishes. Is it in the compendium, the vicious longsword?
Yes, it is in the compendium.
Yeah, my character sheet is messed up right now, so I can't modify my character sheet.
And one question. The damage. That's slashing and cold damage, or just
It's
cold damage?
cold. It's just cold.
Okay.
Stay frosty.
Okay, so you have arrived at Strong Rock. It's a village of sorts. It doesn't hold up to Ravnica standards, but it does house quite a community of people. You see travelers that are wandering in and out, merchants mostly, and local people, goblins, minotaurs, and humans, mainly. There's sturdy walls and fortifications. There's a semblance of a guard going on. The Boros people realize it's probably not optimally organized, but it does the trick. People seem to be aware and wary of them. They wear small badges, and they go by the Shade Guard. There's a couple of dwarfs. You remember those from the underground thing. Beardy, tiny, stubby, stout. The streets themselves are lined with inns, you think. There's taverns, there's small shops selling knickknacks and whatever one could want.
Okay.
And there's alleys that dart off and scatter, and people living in houses, wooden or stone, depending on where in town you are looking at. A couple of goblin-y things also exist around here. Warrens. Peter and the two minotaurs make their excuses. You'll find us at Dwezzels if you need us. That's a good place to go if you're hungry. And they lead you to it, their mission being fulfilled. The gate is open. You can enter if you want to.
I look at this crime like I suspected that they would bring us to a leader or anything.
You bought passage to Strong Rock.
Yeah,
That's what you get.
that was, I guess, that was the deal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do I still have my zombies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want, you can drop them. You can leave them outside of town.
No, I don't know. Maybe they don't.
Social standing, basically, It's probably frowned upon out here because they don't like Sengu that much.
All right. Okay. Very well. Then I will leave them a bit out of town. I will order them to stay there until I arrive.
And Grace.
In case you ever need them, I have them on the main starting page. I can just copy them onto the page if you want to have zombies around.
Sure.
There is no further problem. I have circumvented Roll20 a little.
Hey.
Nice.
I look at Viking and I say, now what?
Would I know where to go from here?
You have actually not been outside of the valley that much. This is the closest you've been to Aaron in
Right.
your life.
Well,
You actually think you'd get here?
to be quite honest, I don't know.
So we're going to look. What was the tavern they mentioned?
Dwizzles. Something,
Dwizzles.
right?
DM, could
As-
we have a short break, please?
Short break? Sure, go ahead.
Thank you.
You had one question about the vicious longsword. I got it on my page, but it's stuck on the 1d8 in the settings. I see the damage too, but I'm not sure how to what
No, wait.
to do.
I will do a thing for you. Huh?
I only need the 1d10. I'm not going to use it single-handedly. I mean,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
I thought as much.
Yeah, do I just change the
No,
damage?
damage to it's something else. It will add it, so don't. And what was the special ability of this sword?
On a 20, it does 2d6 extra damage, I think. Wait, I still have it in a compendium open, I think.
Oh.
So on a 20, the target takes an extra 2d6 slashing damage.
2d6, not 7.
Yes.
2d6.
2d6.
Okay. So basically, when you crit.
No, because I
No,
crit
no,
on a 19 and a 20.
That's true. Okay.
That's why I was asking for the specifications.
So I've basically added some town info for you.
Yes, I
If you
saw.
want to know more about the location, feel free to ask me. I couldn't put the entire name of certain things with the letter that is associated with them. So I have shorthanded it into the wall.
Okay.
Also, this is the wonders of having a scanner at home and making very rudimentary towns.
I think that the map that you made, you made the world map, right, of this Ulgrota?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And now that you're showing me this, I don't know.
That's basically because this was almost impossible in Incarnate.
I guess so.
I could have done it in Incarnate,
No, I'm joking.
but there's some limitations
But,
still to
the
it.
more I look at that map, the more I'm like, geez, I wish I could do the same. So
But Incarnate is free, dude.
no, I know, but I just don't have this. I don't know why I don't
Patience?
have that ability. Yeah, patience, bro. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. This is. It takes quite a while, but I do love doing that.
Is
so
it true?
I
like
I
if
love
somebody would give you
working on
some
that.
instructions on how to do a map, you would then do it for them.
Yeah.
Okay, very well.
because it's a lot of fun. It's just like suddenly you are making a world
Yeah,
that's
that's
at your
true.
fingertips,
It
and
is.
you're not just being weird and making a fucked up hand-drawn map.
Like this.
Which I still put a lot of time and effort into this to make sure that everything was on it. And this would actually read really well at a table, because you can just put it down and people go like, "Oh right, that's a town."
No, I like it. I mean, it's
So basically, if you look at it from where you guys are at to the top of it, it's an elevated town. It's on a hillside. So the further in you go, the higher up you go. think
Okay.
medieval Europe, potentially Luxembourg.
Mm-hmm.
So it's small cobbled streets. It's houses that have slight outbuilds, so they're trapezoid in shape.
Yep.
The black
Mostly wood or just
buildings are
Yeah.
stone buildings. The brown
Uh-huh.
buildings are wooden buildings.
okay?
Okay.
The blue buildings are
And
sturdier and of better repute, probably. And I
the
will allow you
wooden
guys to go and explore.
So, Jori, quick question: the wooden buildings, are they entirely made of wood, or just the base level of stone and upwards wood? Or
The general tendency here is base stone and
Yep.
wooden build outs. So even the stone buildings have wooden build outs.
okay,
The
yeah.
wooden buildings are purely wood.
yeah, okay.
Forests
look at-
are abundant.
I look at
So wood
Sorval,
is easily
no
supplied.
fireballs.
Yes.
Mhm, yeah.
Well, I look at her like my aim.
No promises.
No
I
problem.
will probably hit one of the stone buildings.
All right.
Okay.
What should we
So-
do? Should we go in it as a party, or should we go all?
But
Really?
what do we need here?
Yeah, good question. What was our goal? Remember the plan, guys. What was our plan?
if
Why
I'm
did
not
the chicken cross the road?
Yeah. If I'm not
Uh,
mistaken,
no-
right, we can
normally
stock
we're
up
on
here.
our.
We can stock up here. Fill in our rations and things, and see what we were gonna do. Are we going to go back? Are we going to get to the keep? Are we going to? It's all fun and games.
Why aren't we?
I thought
Why aren't we going to Sengir?
yes, and then we came to a bridge where they asked us a toll,
Yeah,
and then said that we had to come to here
through here.
Yeah.
Through here.
through here.
Okay. So we're just
And
stopping for.
there was also something with Viking, if I'm not mistaken.
That's not here.
That's not there.
No.
I'll be right back.
So we're just stopping for resting a night here, basically,
Yes.
and then we're leaving.
Yeah, what was that thing for me here? I'm not sure anymore.
Basically,
No, it was somewhere else.
in Koshun Keep,
Oh yeah, question.
the large keep that is above Strong Rock.
I really
lives
don't remember what we were going to.
Eron the Restless
What we were
Lord
doing
Eron
here.
is currently threatening to find the Minotaur tribes and enslave them.
But he was
Viken
also immortal.
specifically wants that to not happen.
Yes.
But I also heard he was immortal and he could
Yes.
not be killed. And that is why we wanted to help to get to Sengir, because he might be able to kill him. But ODM, I remember the one group that we found where Rollo introduced us so brilliantly. They were here as well, right?
The Iron Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Yes. They actually have their headquarters here.
I want to go visit that,
Okay.
if that is possible.
I don't see a reason why it shouldn't be possible.
I completely forgot their names, though. But that is because I am a stupid ass.
The Iron Brother.
In
Yeah,
character
but-
or out of character?
The out of character. The people that we visited, I forgot who they were. Who we found, I forgot who they were.
Well, it's been a while.
It has been a while.
I only have the Iron Brotherhood in mind.
Yeah, I also had the Iron Brotherhood, and that's it. And I know that they were here, but that's it. I know it was a half orc, I think. No, I don't know. I don't know why I have a half orc in my head.
I have Goblin King at Caution Keep. Eren the
Yeah,
Restless,
that's
we are limited
one.
for Viking. That's
Yes.
what I have in my.
But this is
But
Strong
this-
Rock Keep. It's another.
If I'm
keep.
not,
Okay, so
the Iron Brother
basically,
is
if
also at Caution
you
Keep.
would ever have these problems, there might just be a blog in which I try to keep track of all the shit
Yeah.
that goes down.
Yes,
So there's
exactly.
Fira, Tsundrek, and Sagurat.
Yes.
Fira was a half goblin from Caution Keep.
I know someone was greenish.
Tsundrek was an armored bodyguard, and Sagurat was an elvish chronicler of adventurers, or a bard. You met them along the road and befriended them. They said that if you would ever come across to Goshun Keep, or Strongrock in this case, you could always mention that you knew them, and that would get you an in with the Iron Brotherhood. I like how much prep I did first.
Perhaps we should do this.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm
Yeah.
in favor. I smell alcohol in my horizon, so whatever we
I
do.
also
Yeah.
want to see if there is a smithy or anything like
Yeah,
that around here in town.
Yeah,
Sakura.
I would like to see if there's a list, something for crossbows or something like that.
Well, we can check on those guys, and they can probably point us in the right direction.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
As you enter the town,
Yeah.
there's a Traveler's Soul Retreat. It's a massive inn, even for Ravnican standards. Like, thing in Ravnica is space is at a premium. In Ulgrotha, not so much. There is plenty of space. There's just sometimes not enough clientele to afford the space.
Yeah, but in Ravnica we have many inns. Here they have one. It's in the
Well,
name.
Basically, the Traveler's Soul Retreat is an inn and a bar and all the taverny things you could want. It's 3 stories up, which is not as high as you're used to in Ravnica. There should be some more stories with living quarters, but apparently this is the thing. And
Give or
across
take
the
5
street
levels.
from it is Erin's Parlor of Pardon. And that appears to be a slightly more divey joint. But it's also an inn and a tavern and all of the good stuff. Glancing in, the clientele looks moderately rougher compared to the retreat. Other buildings that immediately stick out. There's a very large hospital, an orphanage.
Okay.
There is an open clearing littered with tribal things, with statues, with flags, with torches. That has probably some connection to the Minotaur community.
Okay.
A little off from the other buildings is a brewery.
Yeah, as soon as I
You-
find out that there's a brewery,
Eyes on it. It isn't just a brewery, but primarily the scent of hops malting is present. A little further is an attempt at a traditional Minotaur site. Not quite entirely successful, but people are trying to keep up traditions, so Viking's Heart should probably be a little relieved. The general store, at the top right of the map, appears to also contain a smithy.
Okay.
There's a logistics building, which guards will direct you to if you ask to be allowed to pass beyond Strongrock. If you ask for hookers, if you ask for additional supplies, if you ask for horses, that's the thing they do there.
horses. Nah.
Yeah, that's basically. And the Iron Brotherhood at location K is a decent sized watering hole.
Ik ben op zoek naar de K.
Left.
Ping it. Ping it.
Okay, yeah, it was
Ping
it
it.
was
All
out,
the
it was-
pings.
It was out of sight. I was zoomed in.
This is a city map, so you can just basically put yourself at minus 60% and you have all of it.
Where is A, B, and C?
They're not there because I could fill them in. Traveler's Soul Retreat is A.
Like that.
Aaron,
Okay. I understand.
Aaron was B. C was Mount Shade Temple. D
Okay.
was the hospital.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Oh no, D was Gens, Jewels, and Arts, and so yeah, never mind.
Sure. Okay.
So, shall we first make sure that we have lodgings?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Weren't we going to the Iron Brotherhood first?
I don't care about lodgings.
I want to make sure that I have a bed before we
Yeah.
go anywhere else.
Luxury issue.
Yeah, but the question to the GM, you just mentioned all this, but this is not something we can see unless we walk around the.
I'm
the city.
assuming that the party goes in and checks out the
Yeah.
place a little.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you said you were going to look for the Iron Brotherhood, and the right-hand swerve is the one that people by nature tend to take if you're exploring things.
No, you always take the left path first.
No, you don't.
No.
Dungeon rules.
No.
Actually, it's right.
Right is actually the most logical one, because people are predominantly right-handed.
Yeah,
And
actually,
somehow your brain just goes like,
So
I would actually go left as a person, but Volta goes right.
after we have gone around a bit, Sorval will be going to the Traveler's Soul Retreat to go and see if they have beds and such. Rooms, actually, more.
okay, who is joining Sorval to the
East
Traveler's Retreat? Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody else?
As well.
Well, I thought we were going to the Iron Brotherhood first and check that out.
I will go to the Iron Brotherhood already.
Well,
I will-
I'll join.
Kakarot.
And just see if I can find the people that we met before.
I do assume that Sorval and Iskrin are going to find lodgings for the whole party.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, who do you guys want me to do first?
Do Iskrin and Sorval first.
Also, looking at the time, do you guys still want to do this session or next session?
I mean, the rooms, we don't have to do it. For me, it's just like that. Just get rooms. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the DM has prepared a character for
Okay.
this.
Oh, no, okay. Then. Sure.
You have to know your DM for
Sure.
this.
It's kind of his shtick.
So,
Yeah.
where do we start?
Maybe it's just easier if I will just first follow Iskrin and Sorval, and then we will go to the Brotherhood, because Iskrin has done the talking to the Iron Brotherhood members before.
Okay.
Well, Iskrin and Rollo played by Iskrin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys all enter the Traveler's Soul Retreat.
Yes.
This is an inn of a certain standing. It's a stone building, 3 stories, dwarven craftsmanship. It doesn't. That doesn't ring bells for most of the party, but it means that it's well made. It's furnished. There's carvings of tiny animals and all those things that you could want. The doors are slightly less high than you would normally expect in Ravnica. It's 1.80 meters rather than 2 meters. You see 4 guys in studded leather jerking standing outside, just going like, "Good day." Inside, there's rich mahogany furnishings. There's lots of copper and brass and what appears to be a fully functional mechanical tab.
As
There's
we are at the entrance here, I look at this, I'm like, this seems more like the place that you're used to, right?
This
Not
looks
bad.
like a is it place.
Yeah.
There's an older man serving at the tab. His beard is greenish, There's the hair just basically scaled back slightly to halfway up his head, receding hairline for fun. A woman, you'd guess her to be 60, 70. First gray hairs are starting to show. And a small being, could be one of those dwarves, but shaven. And overall, this place looks in decent order.
Mm.
There's a moderate crowd. There's 30 to 40 people just milling about, drinking, throwing coins at people that are serving.
How hard are they throwing?
It's flips, so it's not.
Well, sometimes when you need to get someone's attention.
I look at Volta and center at them like, please try to behave.
I don't like it here.
Me neither. It's too clean.
Yeah, it's not nice.
Yeah, if you look at
that's the problem. It is nice.
Do they have stables?
if you look at the floors, there is a very clear polish on them. Someone spends a lot of time making sure that this place looks optimal.
Or Sorval, if you don't mind, I think
Yeah.
it is best for me to get to the other side because I will disrespect people here.
Yeah.
Probably.
I wanted to propose that, yes.
Maybe we can get you a place in the stables.
I'll just
Pixie,
go to the other side.
Pixie, when do you ever respect people? I mean,
One of the barmaids, as you're having this conversation, comes up to you and goes like, "Guten Tag. What can I get you?"
eerst nog de kledij aan.
Room.
It's not fully dirndled. There's basically there's some corsetage going on. The skirt is modest; it's knee length. There's white socks. There's leather boots, dainty leather boots. Probably elbow length gloves, and she's holding a serving platter underneath one arm. Hair's blonde reddish.
Okay, I look at her and I'm like, well, fair lady, we are looking for rooms for, I look at the rest of the party, 4 people? Yeah, but Centrat and Foto already said that they should go to the other place.
Oh, so you are not staying as a group?
Well, I think it is best for me to not stay here. I
Oh,
tend
no,
to be
no,
a
we
little
do-
bit more.
We do not. We are not in the business of disrespecting potential clientele. If you are scaly and green, that is perfectly all right with us.
Well, are you perfectly all right with me being loud, being dirty, and probably in the market of having a brawl?
Are you flirting right now, or
The thing is, we are not really into a brawling. That is slightly more for across the street in the Pardon of Parlors.
Exactly. So that
But
is why I
if
should
you
go
would
back.
be
Go back,
able
hands
to
up.
restrain yourself, we do have slightly better beverages than they do.
Volta just stands up and walks away.
Yes, I don't care about the beverages. I will go to
That
the other
is too
side.
bad.
I'm sorry, guys, and I'll just walk across the street with Volta.
So, I am sorry that your companions could not find themselves in what we do here. We charge a small sum for staying at the inn. It would be 50 silver per person per night. If you are okay with that.
Yes.
There is breakfast included in this deal.
All right.
I look at Iskra and the others, I'm like,
Of course.
That's fine for us.
Okay. Can I get you anything, or shall I just make the reservation right now?
Well,
I could,
we're going out. We'll be back later.
That is all right. Let me just get your key.
Yes.
And she goes off, and she comes back. I have brought you 4 different keys, so you all have your separate room.
Thank
You
you.
will be on the 2nd floor. That is where we have the best rooms, of course. If you would want anything specifically at night for a nightcap or something to drink, we can easily provide that. The prices are moderately okay. There is, if you want just a glass of wine, that would be 1 silver. It's 5 copper for an ale, 20 copper for the better ale. Schnapps will set you back 1 silver piece, and Becherovka will set you back 2 silver pieces.
I will have one of each later, but that's for later. Yeah, now
Thank you much for the information.
here's new alcoholic beverages he hasn't drank before, so he's interested. I mean,
Okay.
Okay.
And
Thank
you
you.
guys exit again?
yeah, we're going to the
Guys and Iskrin.
Yeah. I look at this crime like, shall we go to the Iron
Yeah,
Brotherhood?
let's do that.
Okay.
Also, as you are walking out, you do see that there is, in fact, someone mending shoes near the entrance. So, for all accounts and purposes, there's actually a cobbler in this establishment. If you need your
Okay.
soles mended, this is the place to do it, apparently.
Okay. I don't know if my armor has.
No, it's specifically shoes. No other leatherworking.
Okay. No, I mean, if my armor, I have splint mail. That's probably not complete armor, so I'm probably wearing shoes.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, the 2 lizards that cross the
Yeah.
street.
oh no, they crossed the street.
Crossing the street, I suddenly remember and I poke Volta and I say, Volta,
Yes,
do you have any coin?
I actually do.
Okay.
Je hoort ze zo'n geldzak zo over de grond schuren achter hem van al dat goud. Zo.
It's a bag of holding. It's in a different dimension now.
So
I
I
can
will,
hear the weight of another dimension.
I will walk in with Volta. I will
Yeah.
go straight to the bar.
Yep, and I follow.
I will just say,
How is this place? Is this place clean?
Okay, so the
Is there
Parlor
furniture
of
flying?
Pardons is an inn of decent standing. It's a stone building, but it looks a lot more jagged and rough than a traveler. The doors are made out of metal. The skull of a minotaur serves as a sign. Inside, it's an open plan. There's a central bar area crewed by 6 goblins and their minotaur overseer.
Mhm.
The minotaur itself, graying slightly, silvery mane at the back.
It's a silverback.
There's like
Sorry.
barrels
Yeah.
of ale which are being spiked with a large metal spike and drained for a crowd of approximately 50 people into their cups, wooden cups mostly. Some are horns, but most of them wood. And people are just generally roughhousing, and there is a lot of atmosphere going on. There is
Yeah.
also a drinking trough near every exit, one in every cardinal direction.
Mhm.
Just in case someone needs water, the crew can't be bothered to deal with that.
Okay.
okay.
Ogre chain.
It's better than the other.
There's also a small fireplace on which some kind of fowl is being roasted on a spit.
Yeah. Not the greatest place, but it could work.
What foul beast is this?
I feel right at home.
It's a lot closer to Gruul aesthetics than the retreat.
Yeah.
The building
Even
is
a
still standing, but
It's even a little bit more on the nicer edge of
Yeah.
things. So yeah, I like this.
Yeah, this is like fancy Gruul.
Fancy Gruul. So Volta, you want one room for the both of us, or each have our own separate room?
Do you snore?
Of course I do.
All right, we go together.
I can't abide with one that doesn't snore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
Are
we
you
see someone?
approaching one of the staff?
I'm approaching the Minotaur Overlord, probably.
Okay.
We're approaching the Minotaur. Yes.
You will be. The name's Starbu. What are you drinking?
A lot.
What do you have?
Beer.
A
Large
lot.
beer.
Large
Mhm.
beer.
Minotaur beer. Casca beer.
Is Minotaur beer?
Full Casca beer. And I've got Slivu.
You got what?
What?
Slivu.
Let's try.
It'll knock your socks off.
Let's try.
I don't even know what socks are, but yeah, cool.
It tastes like plum, people tell me.
All right, let's talk. Let's taste this level.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
first,
so
we need-
it's
we need
2
a room.
silver for a glass of Slivu.
Yes.
It's one of the few things that is actually served in a glass in this place.
Uh,
And judging by the other clientele,
Mhm.
the point is you quaff it and you flick the glass behind you so it shatters on the wall.
I like this. Okay. Let's do this.
Okay, so you throw back your first Slivu.
Yep.
There is a hint of plum.
Yep.
There is burning in the back of your throat.
That's how we
Breathing
like.
was easier.
That's how we
So
like
they
it.
tell you.
Yeah.
The first one, you're okay. You know, this is. You are Gruul. You have some experience with this sort of shit. Home fermented, whatever the fuck fruits I could find, and accidentally misplaced for 10 years under a dark something. Hey, look, it's now drinkable. Perfect! You are quite certain that if you would try a second one, it might wind up going ill.
so Volta,
Yes.
this is perfect for tonight, but
Yep.
not for now. I will turn around back to the Overlord and I will say, do you have sports in here?
We got a brawling pit.
I'm down. I will see you tonight, and I will walk
Yep.
out.
Yeah. How much do we owe you for this?
Slivu. 2 silver each. 4 silver.
All right. All right. I pay this, and I.
You say tonight. Well, your friend says tonight.
Yeah. Can we
You
stay
saying?
tonight? Yeah. Can we stay both?
We've got 8 rooms. If they're full, you're roughhousing. 1 silver.
All right. No deal. So 5 silver or 6?
Als je heel het ding betaalt, 6
Ja.
silver.
Oké, dat betaal ik. Moment. Voilà, dan ga ik even van mijn sheet afhalen.
Voilà.
Wacht, hè. Hoeveel was 1 gold waard? 10 silver?
We went for that because it was the easiest one to calculate.
Ja, oké.
As
Voilà.
per Fausto's discretion, I was like, stop being silly about your currencies. Let's just go 10-10-10.
Ja, oké.
And when the Orzhov says stuff like that, you just
Listen.
you do know the
By the way-
Orzhov is raking in the profit, right?
So it was the other one was 50 silver, right?
Yeah, we
Yep.
paid 50 silver each.
Okay. So that's 5 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Just
What? No, we paid 2 gold. for the 4 of us?
No, because 10 silver is 1 gold.
Yep.
So 50 silver is 5 gold.
Ah, right. Yeah, I messed up. Okay.
See,
Counting.
it's already difficult.
Dario realizes I am poorer than I thought. For a
I am-
fuck's sake.
I am happy that Vulta has cash because I have no money anymore. I gave my last 5 gold pieces away to Peter.
As you should.
I only have 180 gold left,
Somehow
so
Volta found some cash recently.
But he doesn't share, so
And you guys don't know.
this.
As
This
long
is-
as long as he pays, it's fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I walk outside. I know Vulta will take care of things. I have something to look forward to. I have a brawling pit tonight. With booze, I am a happy boy.
Okay.
And I have something to look at tonight.
So it is 11 now, guys.
Yes.
Do you want to continue, or do you prefer me to stop the session here?
for me, it's best to stop the session, I think.
Yeah. I could go on, but
I think it is good to stop now, right before we go to the iron.
Alrighty, then
Company.
I will bid our full audience of 4 people good night, which is probably just us, really. Let's be honest. I hope you enjoyed me attempting a slightly more social session,
it was fun.
and I'll see you guys later.
okay.
Bye.
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 Bye bye.
Bye.